Wassail Beautiful People, we have a new place to stay on the beautiful bay with the ocean in the background. It's taken me a while to shift and move and get here. I only arrived yesterday and I don't really feel very settled, but I thought it was very important to come and do a reading with you today because Venus is square Saturn, and that's both heart chakras working together. The square is a difficult energy, but actually if you focus on the two heart chakras, the natural world and the higher heart chakra where we love others, green and pink, we should be able to make a really wonderful connection within our chest to bring our two hearts together. But it needs working on. It's a difficult motion. And we're in the dark of the dark. For those living in the northern hemisphere, we're in that race towards the midwinter point, which means the nights are constantly getting shorter before they grow outwards. For those living in the southern hemisphere, they're heading towards the summer solstice. So 90% of the world lives in the northern hemisphere. So for most people, this is feeling very much like a very releasing, a cutting away energy, a looking inside yourself energy. And today we want to focus on looking in the heart chakras and trying to draw them closer together. So I have got the bowl to ring. Let's hope you can pick it up. That wasn't very good. I'm going to hold it. So, there was a persistence about that energy, and there was also a brittleness as well, as if layers have to be shed still as we head towards the Great Conjunction. I'm going to be here for the Great Conjunction, so I'm very excited about that. So let's look at Venus square Saturn with the cosmic reading cards. Let's see what frequencies we get. Venus square Saturn. So we have 29 shine. I tell you, the sun's shining. May be the dark of the dark, but that sun's absolutely scorching, beautiful. So I'm getting a sense of rewiring, that preparation for the sun that's returning, and dealing with the energy of the earth, very much root chakra, but there's a sense of like a facelessness, as if you need at the moment to kind of see your energy as something impersonal and just to kind of flow with the frequencies that are around at the moment. So let's add some Odin. It's like, I want to say, aspects of your personality that you cling to have to be shed now to bring your hearts together. That's the message. So, Odin. What would you like to add, Odin? What would you like to add, Odin? What would you like to add, Odin? I have to admit, I do feel very unsettled. I only arrived here yesterday, and I am here doing this reading, but there's something about me not quite being in this place that's part of this facelessness. It's like looking for a new frequency within, and I very much feel like that's within me at the moment. So we have Vend and Loki. So Vend is moving towards prosperity, abundance, towards the correct energies, and Loki is talking about that shape-shifting, that nature where, that facelessness where we've got to change aspects of who we think you are. Oh, so not who do you think you are, but who are you really? So we're back on that blue lunar storm frequency. So can we have some clarifiers please for shine? Some clarifiers please for shine. Some clarifiers please for shine. There's 1. 2. Would like a 3rd. There we go. Oh, and a 4th. Okay, so beginning with the 2 of emotions. This is the 2 heart chakras. This is talking about the lower heart energy that connects to the natural world. And today's a really good day to go out with somebody else, walk in the natural world and enjoy the natural world, share the natural world, talk about the natural world, say why you love things about the natural world, tell someone why you love them. This is how we bring these heart chakra energies together. And this is what this is talking about. Make today a very beautiful emotional day. We have the Queen of Swords or voices, and it's about voicing all of these complicated thoughts, and they're here around this card as energy swirls, spirals. You need to find those difficult energies within you and voice them. You need to bring them into a living vocal frequency today, and that will birth a new, I want to say a calm. I'm seeing this as a swan's wing, and that notion of that, all that paddling around that a swan does underneath, but just going into that elegant, floating, gliding across water frequency. And then we have the 9 of inspiration. So it's connecting that notion of self-love. It's like, I feel like I almost don't need to do any more readings, because at the moment this sacral orange self-loving frequency is becoming so important. But it's important because that has to be online before this can be online. So to make the changes, you have to be connected to the D of the sacral and the F and the F sharp of the heart chakras. And this brings about hierophantrix frequency, connecting into the earth through a tree meditation. Go with a friend and both lie under a tree and praise the tree. Tell the tree how much you love it. Ask the tree to take you both on a journey, and then shut your eyes and let the energy of the tree pull you into the world. And then afterwards, discuss with each other what your journey was. And don't be shy about what you saw. Just enjoy it. So now we're going to look at Vend. So can we have some clarifiers please for Vend? Can we please have some clarifiers for Vend? Can we please have some clarifiers for Vend? Oh, that sun is so beautifully hot. So, Vend, this ocean is an ocean of emotion. The Muse of emotions, two heart energies coming together as one. That's what you're aiming for today. Thinking about how you love the natural world and love another. And drinking in everything. It's a very much, there's a regenerative frequency to this. But what it's talking about most importantly is it's to transform heartache. Now, this heartache is not necessarily a personal heartache. It's not necessarily a broken heart in the sense of you loved someone and something didn't work out, or you loved someone and you lost them. This is about changing the broken heart from two heart chakras to one, a transformation, because it's coming with the Death card, transformation. And in this card we have a moth. We have a moth in the center, we have two faces, and we have these two aspects of the heart being woven together with a magic webbing. So we're really working at the moment on sailing towards abundance, that smooth ride that we create through combining our heart chakras. This has not been possible before because the cosmos didn't intend for the two hearts to become one yet. So now Loki, the shapeshifter, what do you want to tell us, please, Mr. Loki, Mr. Loki? So, we have the Eight of Voices. This is, it's very strange. The energy I'm getting from this today is this notion that just connecting with your higher consciousness or downloads coming in from the universe is trapping you. It's not the complete picture. The complete picture is when we connect with the earth. So again, we're getting this reminder of sacral, standing on the sacral, the earth wishing to be part of us, so that connection to the rock, which is very much the Hierophantrix energy sitting on her rock. So we've got to shift the two heart chakras. We've got to move the two energies, swing them in together, begin to create something completely new, a new energetic sensation. And your spirit team is here to lift you across. And I want to say that these are the Three of Voices energy. It's Six of Voices, but I'm really being drawn to this connection of those three swords just being helped across. There's something about this card that talks about charms, the energy of charm bracelets. It's that need for noise. I mean, almost you kind of need to have a sort of a shamanic moment where you take drums or you take rattles or clap your hands, sing, voice. There's something about the need to voice. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, or as it's just here, the wheel. This is about moving now towards, I want to say the solar eclipse, but I'm also sensing first of all the lunar eclipse that's coming on the 30th. So we're in that energy now that's heading towards the lunar eclipse, 2 weeks later the solar eclipse, but we really need to be working, pushing, finding a new heart energy, because it's talking about the Great Conjunction again, this huge energetic shift that's coming on the 21st of the 12th. A great karmic change, a massive energy switch. So that's general energies. Now we're just going to go and ask what else they'd like to tell us. Down there on the floor. Oh, that sun is so... Hello, sunshine, my old friend. A new chapter. That is what we're heading for. We are heading for a new chapter with choices. So I need the Odin. I am getting that sense of everybody being in a kind of fatigue. You know, some people are calling it COVID fatigue, but it's that end of year fatigue, and it's been a very tricky year. So can you please give us a little bit more information? Can you please give us a little bit more information? So we have Idun. I'd like a second one. Oh, my face is burning. Okay, so we have Idun, which is inner health. There is a real sense at the moment of, as I said, that fatigue, the body reacting badly at the moment, feeling weary, feeling trapped, is a real energy. But we are heading towards the Great Conjunction, and we've got Jotunheimr, which is when a person or an event comes into your life that just pushes your mind to the very edges of where it could ever imagine being, to bring you to a new frequency. And then we have Dagaz, which is to pass through that frequency and come out the other side in a new energy. So let's ask about the new chapter and the choices. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for this section. Hot, I'm absolutely sweating. So, new chapter and choices. New chapter, please, and choices. New chapter, please, and choices. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. The cards got stuck and then two just dribbled off the top. So it begins with Temperance. Look, the new chapter comes at the solar eclipse, and it's on the 14th. Wow, that's exciting. I'm just looking to see if I had the other number of the 12 somewhere. So, this is having a kind of, again, angelic assistance all around you. Being in the right space, feeling the energies switching. I'm getting again that energy of working today with your two hearts to create some kind of new energetic flow, because it's followed by the Six of Pentacles. To be in the flow, to put together again the two heart chakras, but to bring your energy into the flow. So we've got the slack version of the fan belt here, and then here we've got the much more fluid. We're working towards this energy of the 14th to the solar eclipse, and that's the birth of the new beginning. So that card of the new chapter, something new in the real world, but it's very spiritually driven. My tongue feels like it won't operate properly today. So can we please have some clarifiers for Idun? Some clarifiers please for Idun. So we have the Hierophant. Twice now. We have both versions. So we're talking about divine masculinity, and the Hierophantrix is divine balance. Divine balance between your masculine molecules and your feminine consciousness. I'm also being reminded that this pathway and this explosion is like a palm tree, reminding us with Idun the importance of the fruits of the natural world. And I don't just mean eating apples, I mean drinking in the energy of plants, rocks, the sea, anything that will help you to move forwards. Oh, it's so warm here. So, you have the Eight of Swords now, twice. And this one is talking about how we need to change our perception of ourselves. We're trapped within our smoky mirror. The cosmic mirror that shines down on us needs to be washed and cleaned. And to do that, we have to draw these two heart chakras together. So that's another repeating energy. Spirit is assisting you, but there's something about spending the day with another and then this evening spending as much time with that person, but then knowing that when you go to your nest, and I want to say your nest, being comfortable with yourself in your nest, being in that frequency of the spiritual warrior, the luminous warrior. This orange sacral energy is coming through again. And then we have manifesting. There's a huge energy manifesting all around everybody as our sacral and our heart chakras joined together. And again, we've got the energy of infinity swirling around, which Dagaz, although angular, is that same frequency. That idea that there's a new, abundant, endlessly flowing frequency. So, clarifiers for Jotunheimr, please. Clarifiers for Jotunheimr. Clarifiers for Jotunheimr. One more, please. So, we have the Four of Cups. And rather strangely today, the energy coming from this card is engagement. The need to engage with the tree of life, with the energy frequency that we've been talking about, this new infinite frequency that's rolling in. You know, these three aspects of her life, these three bowls, they're empty now. They make no more sense. There's a new energetic frequency being made, but she's not seeing it. It's touching her, it's there, but she's not engaging with making it happen. So, I'm feeling this sense that there's something energetic coming in for a lot of us, more than it is a person pushing our boundaries, but something is coming towards us to make a change. And it's Three of Pentacles. It's a destiny. It's a global destiny. It's the weaving together of something that was always going to happen. And I'm getting again, which I haven't got for a long time with this card, the sense of waving goodbye to the old male aggression and coming into a new balanced energy. And this is unlocking the treasures within us. Heart chakra bursting open, absolutely alive with frequency. This is the wish card, obviously, the Nine of Cups. Tripping over the treasure that's within each of us. This is within each of us. It just needs to be noticed and activated by engaging with it. Oh, I'm absolutely dripping. It's getting unbelievably warm here. So, Dagaz, please. Can we have something for Dagaz? Oh, it's gone very quiet. The cards have gone very quiet for Dagaz. One just jumped round and landed back in and didn't show itself at all. Dagaz, please. Dagaz. One more. One more, please, for Dagaz. We've got a hidden one which will come to at the end. So the first one out has landed on its pair. Two of Cups again. Heart chakras, combining the heart chakras, working to push them together. The pink and the green. Meditate with a tree. Allow the tree to draw your heart energies together. The natural world will do it if your consciousness agrees to the meditation. So we have that frequency. And then we have ending of endings, Ten of Swords. But this is harking back to this frequency we talked about at the beginning, where there's a need to organize our thoughts so that we can move forward towards a new light. So, yeah. Taking all this confusion and pushing that inside so that this energy can emerge from the other side. A new dawn, a new energy to move forwards into with a combined heart chakra. And then we have 7, the Chariot. Now, this is like flowing with all your internal emotions, energies, thoughts being drawn, and I want to say these are kind of representing the two hearts, this movement forwards, this wonderful energy, and you're being pulled by your heart, but there are no reins connecting this, and this on top, this guy, is your luminous warrior. This is the moment where we've got to keep that focus And then we have another 7, so this is 7, 7. This is the 7 of Wands, which is like this moment is prophesized. It's like a promise that was always there within life. A promise globally almost. A frequency of change. All the old ways, all the different colours of the rainbow on all the different sticks. The longest stick is the orange sacral frequency, yet again. So, a couple more cards, see what we get. Would you like to add anything? Sacral. Self-worth. We've all got to find our self-worth. And that is referring back to that new face that we're building, our new character, our new personality, our movement forwards as a luminous warrior. So let's take an Odin and add. What would you like to add, please, Odin? What would you like to add, please, Odin? What would you like to add, please, Odin? Oh, that one's gone so far away. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to reach it. Let me just pull the microphone. So, we have Irwa. This is the yew tree. This is magic. This is that frequency passing through the trunk. I've got Anastarsia in my mouth. Excuse me. This is the trunk of the Yggdrasil tree, the embodiment part, dealing with this combining of the heart chakras, and it comes again with, I need to find the earlier one. I've lost the card of the tapestry of the Norns. Where's it gone? There, that looks like it. This destiny, this inevitability is just being echoed by the Norns. The Norns are the past, the present and the future, and when you're born they give you a tapestry that talks about aspects of your life that are inevitable, and you get to fill in other parts of your life, but there's major routes that we all walk down. And at the moment, collectively, it doesn't matter what Chinese animal sign you are, what Western zodiac sign you are, right now there's a collective energy moving everything towards a change that is inevitable, that can't be stopped. So let's just throw in a few more tarot to end. Can you please clarify this magical destiny of self-worth? Can you please clarify this magical destiny of self-worth? So we have, well, the first one out was the 7 of Inspiration. This is Odal. This is the rune shape of a spiritual inheritance. We're all being drawn by that heart chakra chariot towards a spiritual inheritance. There's a new frequency opening, bringing in new energy for everybody. And then we have the Page of Inspiration. This is talking about a new world, a new energetic, seeing everything differently, being, I want to say, aroused by the frequencies of the world, being uplifted, being thrilled, being excited by the frequency of the world around you. And that's coming in with strength. But this card is talking about divine masculine and divine feminine coming in together, and that's our strength forwards. And it's reminding us of, we had the 8 and the 8 earlier, but I didn't mention it, but this is Lion's Cub Gateway Portal. Again, it's luminous warrior energy, self-love, love the world, love others. So I'm sorry that was a little bit rushed. I still feel a bit energetically all over the place, but I'll settle in here now. But I just really needed to connect with you all today and just say, get out in the real world, love the real world, and love some people around you, and get your two hearts to start flowing as one, because that's the magic we're working on as we move through to the end of the year. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. It's really lovely to be back with you online in such a beautiful place. Anyway, wassail, wonderful, wonderful people.